exposed.
Lady, you must be thinking of someone else.
It's all relative.
This way.
One thing that is cool though, when I click this, it actually turns on the flashlight, yeah, normally, but it actually does the noise, like the clicking noise, on the, on that. Yes, I actually do say that, Mark Bain, because the game runs at a native 1080p, 60 frames per second. It's actually supposed to be the testing ground for Uncharted 4, of how it's going to be looking like, how it's going to perform, and it comes with all the DLCs that was out at the time. Some of them, and if you've already purchased them on the PS3 version of the game, you'll get them for free on the PS4 version. So I do recommend getting it. It is good if you've already, and it is worth it. And it is it's a very interesting story through on like from point one, point A to point Z. It is that good.
More pills, lots of ammo. Hold up. Spores.
Oh, and also, for y'all that are still watching, the infection in the Last of Us does not come from, zombies, like a virus of some sort. Now, it actually comes from cordyceps, my bad. And this is what they make people look like. Like, it's actually from a fungi. So, it's not, it's a parasitic fungus. So, yeah.
You okay?
Yeah. Damn ceiling's falling apart. Be careful. This way. Easy. Watch it, watch it. Breathe. My mask broke. Don't leave me to turn. Please.
What do you want to do?
I don't want to make him suffer. The game also comes with multiplayer, Mark Bain, which I will be showcasing at some point. I will show off the multiplayer. The multiplayer is actually pretty tough too, seeing as you actually have like a clan of some sort in the game, and you have to maintain supplies. When you're playing the game, you have to maintain a certain amount of supplies, else you'll lose members, or if you have more, you'll gain more. So it actually really is an interesting thing. Oh, and if you do stick around, you'll see what the core gameplay is. You can either take the guys down stealthy, or you could take them out, like, gunmen. Go in, guns blazing, go like attack everything. But keep in mind, since it is a survival story, you do have to keep your resources at an all-time high, because a bullet, like wasting, like using the, like if you use your gun on those guys back there, you'd pretty much be wasting a bullet. And so you gotta keep cover, keep yourself crouched on certain parts, because if you don't, you kind of dig yourself into a hole and you're screwed. Let's see. Now, the question is, in a quarantine zone, why would there be infected in here? Okay. Alright. I cannot read that, so let's press the square button. Hey, brother, we're so close. I'm sitting outside the walls, knowing I'll never make it inside the zone. While waiting for the smuggler to show up, we heard a squad of soldiers approaching. In our panic, we ducked into the building, hopes of hiding from them. None of us noticed the spores until it was too late. We're all infected. We have a few hours, a day at most. I hope the smuggler is still coming, so I can please ask us know what to do. I should have listened to you, come to the zone with you, and I had the chance. Now it's too late. Take care, Mark. Honestly, The Evil Within is more of a Resident Evil type of game.
Everyone complains about it.
So, I have to give it a variation on both. While The Evil Within... Oh, shit! Oh, fuck, guys. I completely forgot that I was supposed to be stealthy. Fuck this, I'm out of here. Oh shit, they followed us! Come on, come on! Get her, Tess, get her! Yeah.
Don't you ask Bill to get you some of them air fresheners?
If they weren't expired, that'd be a good idea.
Oh shit. There was an optional thing right there that would be like, you know, Joel would open it and, you know, like, go ahead. She would be like, whatever, I don't care about this bullshit. It's pretty much funny. But, like I said, there are infected enemies and there's normal enemies as well. So, we've only seen the infected enemies. How they act is, so pretty much just like, you know, basically there's these enemies, like the infected, there's multiple types. There are the runners, which we just saw, they're the basic types, they're the basic variants, and you don't really need to stealth them majority of the time,
I think I can handle it.
but it's recommended by me and a couple of others that have played the game. That, you know, you don't, like, you might want to stealth the whole entire thing for the
Get your ass up there.
infected enemies. And when it came to the human enemies, in my opinion, I would recommend, yeah. Okay.
Make sure they're in your
Okay, Scout. I understand. This game is really good single player. So, you know, I haven't even shown off the multiplayer, so if you ever get this game, I'll catch you on. About that, I'm curious of Dying Light, but I've seen a lot of its gameplay, and I really lost interest in it. Because pretty much it felt like a Dead Island clone. It does have co-op, like Dead Island, but most of it's single player. But the one thing that got me mad, though, was that Dying Light has a pre-order bonus of having multiplayer as its pre-order bonus. So, yeah. Alright, Scout, I'll see you later. You're leaving right now. But if you ever get the game, just hit me up. We'll play multiplayer together and all that. That's another thing. Mark Bang, if you do get this game from the PS4 version, and I'm online, hit me up. I'll play with you. I like to play with my stream, with my viewers. That's the one thing I like to say. Anybody who watches my stream, they will actually be able to play with me on certain games. I have Far Cry 4, Watch Dogs, and a couple of other games. I know Watch Dogs really isn't one that's multiplayer heavy based and all that stuff, but yeah, it's something to do. I also have Grand Theft Auto 5, which is obviously a better version of it, and I play with a friend of mine named Skull Death, and we actually have a video on YouTube. By the way, these videos that I'm putting up on these streams are going to YouTube. So I really appreciate y'all watching. If y'all miss it, I know there's some viewers that miss it, and they'll be able to, watch it. Oh, hey, Remus. How you doing?
Link.
Sorry, Tess. Didn't realize you two were together. Go ahead.
Alright.
Who's that?
No, Link. Don't ask.
Let's see. Looking around. Oh, what's this? That's pretty funny. Let's see. Also this. I'm doing good, Remus. I'm doing good. Like I said, this is, Also, I'm glad y'all didn't show up earlier. Y'all would have seen me crying a little bit at the very beginning. I got a little emotional for the Sarah scene. I really apologize for that. I actually turned my camera away from me and had it look at multiple things. I just couldn't watch it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I didn't want y'all to see me crying my eyes out. Okay. These are the human enemies that I'm talking about. So we already fought the infested. Well, not the infested, the infected. Now we're fighting the humans. And yes, I did spoil this. I apologize.
Let us through.
You guys need to turn around and head back if you know what's good for you.
Our beef isn't with you. We just want Robert. You don't want to do this.
Turn the fuck around and leave now.
I'm not going anywhere without Robert.
Bitch, bash your skull unless you turn around and get your dumb ass out of here.
Fuck this.
Don't piss off the woman with a gun. Rule number 1, do not piss off a woman with a gun.
I'll cover you. Get the angle.
Okay, here we go. Woo!
Nicely done, Texas.
You too. How the hell did he get all these guys?
Damn it! That's another problem with this. And it's actually pretty smart, too. It's not a bad problem, it's a good problem. Is that any bullet you shoot, like, you can't really pick, like, there's gonna be certain enemies you can pick off, like, ammo from people, and then some you can't. So it's like, you have to think about, do you really want to shoot somebody, or do you want to just risk it? Just punch them right in the face. Because sometimes you don't even use, your fist. Sometimes you just use anything. Like a 2x4, a metal pipe, an axe. It varies. Or you can go stealth and just strangle every single person or stab them with shivs. It all depends on you.
Over here, Joel. More Robert's guys.
How do you know they're coming? 2 of our guys died trying to take Tess out. Guarantee that she and Joel are on their way here right now to get Robert.
Jesus. We shouldn't have taken this job.
I'm on our call. Let's spread out and make sure no one's creeping around here.